Hello, everybody. Domino7 here. Okay. I just finished watching the last episode of Wheel of Fortune featuring Pat Sajak. Okay. After all these years of watching Pat Sajak, you know, I mean, I was kind of in tears a little bit, but I sucked it in, you know. But I must say, it's kind of sad to say goodbye to Pat Sajak from our television sets. So, well, what I'm gonna do after all these years, just like with Bob Barker retiring with his last episode, and Alex Trebek's unexpected last episode of Jeopardy, like that. I had to watch them, and Pat Sajak, what was the best? He outlasts Bob Barker on The Price Is Right and Alex Trebek on Jeopardy. You know, I mean, he was the best. Every every house I stood in, okay. First, the Sampanow Project. You know, I was living in the Sampanow Project when I was a kid. And then every day after school, besides watching cartoons, sometimes I would watch the Wheel of Fortune. And then when they canceled that syndicated version of The Price Is Right, I've always tuned in back and forth from Price Is Right to Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that. I even got my little cousins at the time to watch Wheel of Fortune as well, before Hurricane Katrina. Okay. But I missed a few episodes of Wheel of Fortune as much as I missed a few episodes of The Price Is Right and Jeopardy, you know? So I must say, y'all, Wheel of Fortune, or should I say CBS? Well, I would say CBS, but I would say Wheel of Fortune would never be the same without Passy Jack. All right, let me say that again. Uh, Wheel of Fortune would never be the same without Passy Jack. Just like The Price Is Right, not the same without Bob Barker. And Jeopardy is not the same without Alex Trebek. You know, and that was and that was a nice speech that Pat Sajak gave. That was a wonderful speech. That was a wonderful speech that he gave, and I appreciate his words. So all I'm gonna say is God bless Pat Sajak. Wherever the wind blow him, may God bless him. May God bless him. Yep, and that's all I'm gonna say so far. But well, that's not quite all. I mean, that's not quite all I gotta say. You know, but I really appreciate all the all the memories and everything. So I must say, y'all, it ain't gonna be the same, okay? But at least we gonna still have Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune. We still have Johnny Gilbert on Jeopardy for right now. You know, yep, legends never die. You know, but we'll always have those legends in our heart. You know, I have full respect for Passy Jack. He's very funny, like Bob Barker. But I sometimes used to compare him to Bob Barker. You know, when he would tease the contestants like Bob Barker did. But he's not compared to Bob Barker. Because Bob Barker was fun, and Passy Jack is the best. You know, but I apologize to Passy Jack for comparing him to Bob Barker. You know, so I must say, y'all, we had fun watching these people when we was children. You know, I even used to go to my great grandmother's house to watch Wheel of Fortune. You know, yeah, cause my family loved Wheel of Fortune. My auntie Wanky, may she rest in peace. That was her favorite game show. She never missed Wheel of Fortune that I know of. And my great grandmother, may she also rest in peace. she enjoyed Wheel of Fortune as well. You know, yeah. All I can say, Wheel of Fortune will never be the same. As as Pat Sajak said goodbye to Wheel of Fortune and CBS. You know, well, honestly, it started off on NBC back in the day. You know, before I was even born. But uh, uh, here in New Orleans, it used to come on WWL Channel 4. That's a CBS channel, but it come on WVUE Fox 8. You know, yep. So I still I still call it a CBS game show in my heart and in my mind. Okay, yeah. So God bless you, Pat. We ain't gonna never forget you. Okay, your boy Domino Seven will never forget you, Pat. Okay, yep. Watched you through my whole journey throughout Hurricane Katrina, me traveling to Dallas after Katrina, lived in New Iberia for 7 years, you know, watching you on WBRZ or whatever else channel it came on, you know, yeah, and and coming back to New Orleans after all these years and watch you on Fox 8 instead of WWR Channel 4, you know, where where Wheel of Fortune belong, to my knowledge, you know, yeah. So